Ciao Tesla people. Today is my Model Y birthday. So I did not do too many kilometers. I'm at 6,586 kilometers. Here is the distance. I consumed 1,233 kilowatt hours, and the average energy is 187 watt hour per kilometer. Now, this energy is just the one that you consume by driving. Okay, it doesn't include energy for running the pad, Sentry Mode, all that stuff. And actually, I have that number because I charged 1,790 kilowatt hours. So between this number and that number, there is 500 kilowatt hours difference, which is the energy that you spend to run the car without driving it. Okay. So there is a Sentry Mode, there is air conditioning, preheating the battery, running all the lights and all that stuff, okay? But not driving it, okay? What else? So the kilometers is 6,586. I didn't do too many kilometers because I work from home, so that helps. But this total kilometers include a lots of I probably half of them, maybe, yeah, almost half of them are highway because I do trips down to Abruzzo, another region, and the other half is between driving in the city and my road trips around Tuscany and other places. Okay, so there is a mix, a good mix of kilometers in different scenarios. Also, when I got the car, so the first day I got an issue. There was a dent. Let me show you actually. There was a dent here. Actually, where is dirt? Here on this, and they replaced all this thing. It goes all the way back. Okay, they replaced it in 15 minutes. I scheduled an appointment after 2 weeks that I got the car, and I went there, gave the car 15 minutes waiting, and I got back the car. So super fast, super efficient. I scheduled an appointment. I'm not sure, maybe in transportation they had some bump and stuff, but they didn't do any problem. So it was perfect. What else? Driving is fantastic. It's just a very different feeling of driving. Okay, the one pedal drive, so that you use your accelerator and regenerative braking. It takes probably a day or two to get used to it, but then when you get used to it, it's like pushing the brake. So the feeling is the same, but of course you don't use the brake anymore. So that's why one of the reasons that if you have a Tesla, because Tesla has probably the best regen of EVs, you basically never replace the pads, the braking pads, and the discs. So actually, you have another problem, which is they might rust. So once in a while, you use the brake and you clean the disc and stuff. That's not a big issue. I saw online there are people that have Tesla with 200,000 kilometers and never used the brake and never replaced the brakes, and they're still new. Okay, so perfect. The only thing that I needed to do is just to put back some washer fluid on top. Nothing else. Never change anything else. Never had any issues. The small problem, inconvenience that is, especially with the Model Y, is the sunroof. Okay, it's beautiful, it's great, it's fantastic, but in the summer, of course, when there is a lot of heat, this sunroof becomes very warm, and you just fix it by buying a sunshade. You know, like you use a sunshade for the windshield, you use a sunshade for the sunroof. I have couple and tried. One is it covers the entire sunroof in one piece, and the other one is splits in half. So you buy one of those, and you're all set. What else? The white seats, I had no issue. I bought baby wipes, and I cleaned them, and everything comes off. So you basically, with white seats, you have to be more consistent in cleaning it, which is good. It forces you to clean your car. I like that. Space is great. When I go down to Abruzzo, we are 4 people, fully loaded car, and I can bring a lot of stuff with me. I have lots of gear, so I have no complaint about that. What else? The tires are still new, of course, with 6,000 kilometers. Shouldn't be needed to change it anytime soon. I cleaned the car few times. Had no issues. Oh, I installed the PPF in the front lights were darkened, so I removed it recently because here in Italy you cannot put those kinds of stuff. You can modify the car without going through again registration and all that stuff. So I didn't want to deal with that. There is actually a fine if they find you, they stop you. So I recently put PPF, transparent PPF on the front lights and the back ones, including the fog lights too. The other thing that is cool that you have software updates regularly with Tesla, once or twice a month. So it already improved many times with new features. So the most recent was the matrix lights, which I tested too. And it's coming up a big refresh of the user interface where this model here that you have, where you can open all the doors and stuff, will occupy the entire screen, and it's coming from the Cybertruck user interface, a similar thing. Okay, and then there are a bunch of new features coming up, which is very cool. The other thing I noticed, I did a couple tests, Sentry Mode, which is great. Sentry Mode, basically all the cameras, when you enable Sentry Mode, all the camera records if there are any events beside the car. I recorded some videos about people looking inside the car to check how is it. There was a kid recently in Impruneta. He was showing the car to all his relatives, parents and grandparents and stuff. It was pretty funny. I got once stopped when I was charging by an old guy, and he was curious about EVs in general and the Tesla in particular too. So I had a good discussion about how going from a diesel or gas car to an EV, you change your attitude, and you have to be, a bit more organized. And the guy was pretty cool. He says, yeah, no problem, I understand that. I explained to him that, for example, when you charge. Now they increase the prices of charging. I explain how Supercharger works and other charging networks work. Here in Italy, they increase the prices of other networks by a lot. The industrial, let's say national cost per kilowatt hour is around 9 cents, but the chargers, they charge between 60 and 90 or even €1 per kilowatt. So there is a speculation, a crazy speculation going on, which is the authorities should do something about it because it's just crazy. And the other house in Abruzzo, I'm installing a charger in my garage so I can charge. I did some tests with the Tesla charger, the mobile one, and everything was working fine. I pay, I think, 18 cents per kilowatt hour. Yeah, so which is great. Charging, I didn't have any issues. I do usually between superchargers and other chargers. I need to change my monthly plan to maybe another company. I have to check it out. Maybe a foreign company because the Italian ones are charging crazy amount. What else? Everything else is good. I love this car. It completely changed the behavior of me driving. Before was a pain driving and stuff. Now I really enjoy it. You really notice right away the quietness, and also after just a few days you notice the smell of diesel and gasoline cars, and it bothers you right away. With this car you don't of course you don't have fumes and stuff, but the air filters and the bioweapon filters, they clean the air, so when you get out you really notice the difference, which is incredible. And nothing, I'm pretty happy with the car. Nothing more. I'm going to install more accessories probably in the coming weeks, getting some better ones. The thing that you need to do as soon as you buy a car, you need to buy 3 accessories. First, the pad covers here, the plastic covers. I bought the mat so there is no reflection. So you need to buy the mats for the feet so you don't dirt your carpets. And the third one, mud flaps. I bought right away once and I installed it right away. Probably the next day. I have videos about it. And that's it. I mean, I love this car. In 1 year did trips and stuff, and it always drive really good. It's pretty efficient, even though it's a performance. For example, this trip that I did, 17 kilometers, I consumed only 94 watt-hour per kilometer. The duration of the trip was 48 minutes because there was some traffic, but 94 watts-hour per kilometer. And my average right now is low. It's getting lower. 187 watts hour per kilometer, which is really good. Anyway, I wanted to stop the review because otherwise it's too long. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Put a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to improve and do more videos for you guys. And check out all the links in the description. Okay? So, I'll see you on next video. Ciao Tesla people.